Hello, I am your host Vistatula Bach, here with some of you Captain America Fox. Sorry. Number 1. Steve Rogers was born July 4th, 1980, which makes him even more patriotic than ever. There have been many issues in comics and in the Civil War movie where he's been critical of his countries when dealing with higher-ups. He's more than strong. He can jump high, like jumping out of a helicopter without a parachute, without breaking his bones. Captain America can't get drunk because of the serum that went into him, which enhanced his metabolism. Captain America was created by Jack Kirby, the King of Comics, and Joe Simon of March of 1941. Captain America is actually the 5th Avenger, while his big screen movie cameo came out on July 22nd, 2011. I remember seeing that when I was a young lad. In the comics, the founding members were Iron Man, Ant-Man, Wasp, Hulk, and Thor. Captain America joined when Hulk left the group. This is his first comic appearance, or this is his first big screen appearance. Captain America also fought against communists as well as Nazis in the comics. He fought against communism in the Cold War, and there have been many issues that have taken place years after World War II, where Red Skull became a communist. In the comics, he was the first person on the moon. In House of M comics, Cap was... as you can see, this is from House of M. The serum didn't just make him buff and unbreakable, it also enhanced his personality, so whatever good or bad traits he had became 10 times more %. And fortunately, his good percent came out 10 times better. In the comics and in the movies, Captain America can lift... Sorry, I had a frog in my throat. Lift Thor's hammer, in which Captain America has proven time and time again he is worthy of a responsibility. In the comics, he was once turned into a werewolf when he was injected with another serum and went up against Wolverine himself. Pretty cool, huh? In the comics and the movies, Steve Rogers is proven to be a great artist. In Winter Soldier and in the Civil War comics, Steve once dated Peggy Carter's niece, Sharon. Before Chris Evans became the face of Captain America, he turned down the iconic role twice. In an interview, he said that he was afraid of the outcome, which is understandable because at the time superhero films were a huge gamble. And Chris Evans, if you are watching this video, I think you did a smashing job, and you did great, and I wish you luck on your next big roles. Before Steve Rogers became Captain America, he was almost called Super America. Joe Simon, one of the creators, explained in an interview that he considered calling Steve Super America before realizing there was way too many supers in the world of comics, and Captain was much better. And Joe, I think you did a marvelous job picking that name. In Captain America, the Winter Soldier, and Civil War, and Infinity War, Steve Rogers has proven he can run a mile in a minute. Before Sebastian Stan became Bucky Barnes, he originally auditioned for the role of Captain America. However, he didn't get the role he wanted. At least he got the role of Steve's best friend, Bucky Barnes, aka the Winter Soldier. Sebastian stated in an interview that Captain America wasn't for him. In 1944, there was a television movie that left out Captain America's shield and Super Soldier Serum. It also left out Steve Rogers' identity. There was also one in 1979 and 1990 before we got to the one we know and love today. Before Captain America had his own shield, it was originally triangle-shaped, like it was in the movie and in the comics. However, the creator decided that the weapon of choice was too similar with another colorful superhero, G-Man, so they decided to change the iconic shield we know. Change it to the iconic shield we know and love today. There have been many different Captain Americas, captains in the comics, movies, and TV show, from Bucky Barnes, John Walker, Sam Wilson, also a man named Isa Bradley, a World War II test pilot, even Peggy Carter as well. And Sebastian Stan, if you're watching this video, hopefully your character Bucky Barnes will take up the role of being Captain America, like in the comics. In the early versions of Captain America, he did drag once in another cover operation where he dressed up like an elderly lady. As you can see, this disguise probably wouldn't fool anyone to this day. Sorry. In Captain America, the comics, he was in poor health before he was given the serum. He suffered from rheumatic fever, heart palpitation, asthma, sinusitis, and a lot of other conditions. Fortunately, the serum wiped all of these diseases. Sorry, I have a frog in my throat. Diseases, and I highly doubt he could ever get sick ever again. Thank you to telltales.com for all your facts. These are, I think I did. What other facts did I miss? Please let me know in the comments below. Also, please like, and subscribe to my channel. This is your host, Versatile Box, signing off.